Hello, Year 9 and Year 9 parents. My name's Mrs. Bridgewater. I'm Head of Religious Studies at Kensington Aldridge. I'm going to quickly go through some of the key points about the GCSE RE course, and at the end is my email if you have any further follow-up questions. The first thing I want to highlight is that the GCSE RE course is not just the study of religions. It's the skills within the course that are vital for everyday life moving forward as a global citizen. So I've put on the slide there a quote from Harper Lee: "You never really understand a person until you consider things from their point of view." And I think this is a key takeaway from the GCSE course. It asks students to be able to construct informed and balanced points of views based on their knowledge. RE is taught at KA from what we call a critical thinking standpoint. So we introduce students to the knowledge and ask them to think about their own opinions, about other opinions, and to be able to compare the two. RE is really important because it looks at contemporary issues. It looks at the way that religion is treated in society, the misconceptions, and it helps to bridge the gap of that ignorance. It looks at a cultural understanding as well as a societal understanding. It helps students to engage in life's big questions on beliefs and values and meanings and truth. Students will study 3 units in total, one on Islam and Christianity, so a unit on Christianity, a unit on Islam, surrounding beliefs and practices. They will also look at a diversity of beliefs. So, for example, in Islam, they'll look at the differences and similarities between Sunni and Shia. In Christianity, they'll look at similarities and differences between Catholic and Protestant, and even within Protestant, look at things like Church of England and evangelical views. The bulk of the GCSE course is the philosophical and ethical units, which is 4 themes: relationships, life and death, good and evil, and human rights. Within this, they'll bring their knowledge of the religions, but also look at non-religious beliefs. Assessment is very similar, so the words on the board should be familiar to the students. So the way that students have been assessed in Year 8 and Year 9 is the same exam criteria at GCSE. We've purposely done that so that students know what the criteria is and so they can focus on the knowledge itself. It's key to point out here that RE is 100% examined, so it's 100% written exams. And so we do ask students to keep that in mind when they're picking their options. The papers themselves are 3 papers that will be sat in the exam season: 2 hours for philosophy, 1 hour for Christianity, and 1 hour for Islam. Now, I think it's key to take into account student viewpoints. So I asked, and the Year 9s will tell you that Yusra in Year 10 stood up and gave this speech in our Assemblies live, but I asked Yusra to send me her speech for me to read out for you to listen to today. So Yusra says, "I'm currently taking RE for GCSE, which is by large my favourite subject. I chose RE because I have always found the subject to be enjoyable and interesting, with the right level of intensity. I believe it to be important to enjoy interacting with your subject, as it makes it a bit more bearable when revising and learning." So the key thing that Yusra is saying here is that you have to enjoy the subjects you do, because Year 9, you do have to spend a lot of independent time on it. It's not just your lessons, it's your homework, it's the revision, it's the intervention classes that you have to attend. One thing I have found that has helped me throughout my course is that we learn topics we've previously covered in Key Stage 3. You've learnt about good and evil in your lessons. Well, I'm currently studying Epicurus' inconsistent triad, which me, along with others, found much easier to study due to our foundation knowledge we learnt in Year 9. And this is also the case that the Key Stage 3 curriculum has been built up so that students come in with a base level of knowledge and we go further in depth at GCSE. To add to this, the structure of the exams mirrors the same style that we use in Year 8 and Year 9, which takes a lot of pressure off remembering the structure, allowing you to focus more on content and knowledge. I truly believe that RA is a beautiful subject, and it broadens your knowledge of your own and other religions and allows you to compare beliefs. Not only will this help you in your exams, but it provides you with essential knowledge for the future. Don't let my speech make you think it's an easy subject, as like others, it requires a lot of hard work and effort, but it's worth it. I advise you to take RE. You will love GCSE RE as much as I do. Good luck with picking your options, and remember, pick what you enjoy most. So as Yusra is saying there, RE is something that she really enjoyed, and so she picked it. So keep that in mind. In terms of what RE can do for future careers, I'm going to play this short clip of different paths that people have taken over the years.
Hi, I'm Senna Gaverchin and I study law at Oxford Brookes University and I love it.
I'm Ollie Silverton and I work in the sports media industry. I travel around the world making viral videos.
My name is Mo Ahmed. I'm a crew manager with the London Fire Brigade. It's the best job in the world.
RE isn't a boring subject where you just have to sit down and learn about different religions. It's just studying to understand different perspectives and just learning how to respect them, which kind of opens doors to all sorts of careers.
Studying RE definitely helps me understand how religious beliefs influence different countries and cultures, and this helps me in my day-to-day job whenever I'm travelling.
At school I studied RE. It's given me a great understanding of all the different communities that we serve. If you've got a real good understanding of cultures and religions, then it can only help you to be a better firefighter.
To study law, I believe the main essential skill would be to debate, and I don't think I would have learned how to do that if I hadn't studied RE.
I know there are people alive today that wouldn't be if it wasn't for the work of all my colleagues within the brigade.
I am really happy that I studied RE in school because RE was the main subject that pushed me towards university. Now I'm on my way to becoming a lawyer and that is a big dream come true for me.
My job is amazing. It really doesn't feel like work most of the time, which sounds like something I shouldn't say, but that's the beauty of it. I absolutely love what I do.
So as the video suggested there, GCSE and RE can lead you on to A-level RE, studying it at university, but it's more the skills they were talking about that will be useful for any profession that you go into. If you have any follow-up questions or you want to know more about the RE GCSE course, your child can email their own RE teacher or they can talk to me on that email there. Remember to look at the Year 9 options booklet where that has more detail. For taking the time to listen to this presentation. I hope you all are well and stay safe at this time. Take care now.